What's up, guys? So today we are just talking quickly about some last minute gift ideas. Now, I know we're hitting, we're really close to the wire, and if you're like me, and that means you probably got a lot of stuff to buy because I always wait to the last minute. Anyways, so let's get through it because I'm gonna go really quick through these things, so don't skip ahead. I got one of the big idea designs wristwatches. I'm loving it. Now this is a titanium watch. These are not super cheap. These are well-made watches in full titanium. Even the clasps, everything's titanium except for the band. The band, the one I have, I got two different bands of Horween leather, which is like the best leather you can get on the planet, made in Chicago. But you can also get the other kinds of bands and stuff too. Sorry if there's wind, guys. I didn't bring my wind mic. Anyways, but I'm really liking it. It's super lightweight. And mine is an automatic, but they do have, other versions. So, depending on your price range, I decided to get the black one. I really like the look of it. It's, like I said, super lightweight, very simple. Now, what's really cool is mine's the automatic. So you can see through the back of it. You can see the movement, which is really cool. I've always dug that. I've always liked that about automatics. And another thing is you can remove and swap the bands without taking anything apart. The way they have it, is set up is it's super easy to switch bands and, or take them off. So that's really, really cool. I'll link everything from this video down in the description. One thing that's really cool about Horween leather is that it has two different colors. It has the top color, and then it has the undertone color, which comes out with use. So as you use it, as you wear it, these other colors are gonna come out of the leather that just, make it your own, and it just looks really cool. A lot of people that like leather, whether it's leather boots, leather wallets, leather watches, whatever, they like that, that kind of look. It really looks good over time. It looks even better over time than it does brand new. Next thing, I know you guys are not fans of Teemu, at least a lot of you guys, and some of you guys are, some of you guys not so much. Now personally for me, I understand because I'm not really either. Like 90% of the stuff on their site is gonna be absolute dog shit, but they do have some hidden gems. For example, I bought some of their razors with the handle. Now, they're kind of like Gillette knockoffs. Now the handle, you don't have to get the handle if you already have the Gillette razor because the heads will fit as long as you got the same one. I do, at least. So I tested out their razors and the blades are actually pretty good. And when you start looking at it's crazy what I'm paying for razors. Now I understand some people are gonna say, well, stop buying Gillette. Gillette rips you off. And I agree, man, it's crazy how much they cost. But anyways, these ones are just like the Gillette ones, except for one little thing. But they're just like the Gillette ones, and they're like, they're so affordable. You can get packs of blades super cheap, and with the handle or not. One thing that it doesn't have is the back blade. The blade, when you flip the razor around, it doesn't have the fifth blade, which I personally like. I use it, some people don't, but I do. So that is a negative, but other than that though, man, super solid, they're very similar to the Gillette ones. And for the price, like I said, you just can't beat it. Now, and like I said, if you already have handles, the heads will fit your handles if you got the Gillette handles, at least if you got the one I have. Now, another thing, before we get to some other stuff, this sweater, right? Now, Teemu has a ton of clothing products on there, and I probably wouldn't recommend 80–90% of them, but they have a few things. Like I bought 3 sweaters. One of them was absolute dog crap, like complete garbage. But the one I have on right now is decent. It's all polyester. It is insulated. It fits really well in the right areas. It's thick, it's heavy, the stitching's pretty good. All in all, for $22, I would expect this thing to be like $60. So just saying, I'm just putting it out there. Now I got one other hoodie because I tried to get different levels, like a cheap, medium, and then like, $20 something. I figured it was, about, should be some of their good stuff, right? That's all I mean. Though the mid-grade one was decent. It wasn't bad. I would not say it was bad. I'd say it was okay. Would I recommend it? Probably not. But I'd say if you're in the 20 plus price range on there for sweaters, you're probably gonna get a nice little, a nice gem, you know. Anyways, next thing, Andar wallets. Check this out. So I've had my Andar wallet for a long time. You can see it's got age on it, it's got patina, but I'm gonna show you what it looked like brand spanking new. So this is what it looked like brand new. And what I really like about it is it's slim, it's very minimalist, it's got the band so you can pull it and pull your cards all out so you don't have to sit there and fumble around and try to find them. That is so convenient. Ever since I got a wallet with that, I haven't went back. But I really like the wallets, and they have other great products too. But the wallet is one thing I would definitely recommend. I've had this one for a couple of years and it's aged. So I've actually went through a couple different versions because I wanted different colors, you know, to match different stuff. You know, sometimes it's nice to match your boots with your belt, with your wallet and stuff like that. So I did, or I do sometimes. Anyways. Another thing they have right now is this, I personally am using it for toiletries, but you can use it for whatever. They have a big one and a small one, and it's like this zipper pack, and you can feel the quality in this thing, man. The zipper, and that's one thing you can tell with good products, you know, is the way it's stitched. The materials that are used. And number three, the zipper quality. You know, when you feel how smooth the zipper is, and that's the way this is. It's a really nice pouch bag, whatever. You can carry whatever you want in it. But then they have the big one that I haven't tried the big one, but I do have the small one. I'm hoping to try the big one soon because I got the canvas one, the canvas and leather, but they have them in leather or whatever. You know, they have them in a bunch of different materials. But very cool products, and Andar has tons of stuff on their site. Highly recommend them. Pretty much everything I've tried on their site's been great. So OLIGHT is having a sale. They have a little bundle sale where you can get their new item and one of these little keychain lights that they constantly make new colors of. Here's a little blue one. The Christmas one is red with little snowflakes, but you know, they have all different colors. And what's cool about this is it's just a little keychain light, pretty bright, you know, but it just uses a AAA battery. Now their new item is the arc field. Now what's cool about the arc field is the top of it folds down. So if you want to put it on the front of your shirt or maybe on the bill of your hat, you know, and then you can rotate this to aim at whatever you want. It also has a magnet on the back, so you can put it on the hood of the car or whatever's metal, you know, that you want to stick it to, and then aim the head down to whatever direction you need it. The clip works where you can slip things this way or this way, so you can clip it on any direction. Also, the magnetic charger is really cool. I like these because I can just leave this plugged in somewhere, and instead of me fumbling around trying to insert, you know, a charger into the item, I just basically put it right next to this and bam, it finds it. You know, I just got to get it near it. A lot of times you can just throw it right next to it and it'll slap right on. But it does have the lights on it to show you how much charge is left, so you don't have to play any guessing games. And it has 5 different settings, from moonlight, which is 1.5 lumens, low light 15 lumens, medium 100 lumens, high 400 lumens, and the turbo is 1000 lumens. It keeps a good charge for a good amount of time. You know, it's a nice size. It has a nice gripping on it too, on both sides. So, you know, it's pretty cool. And, you know, like I said, this is one of their new items, and you can bundle it together. One other thing really quick is the Seeker 4. This is a flashlight I've been digging, 4600 lumens. This thing throws light. But what's really cool is it has an indicator right there so you can see how much charge it has. And then when you turn the light on, you can see the modes and see what brightness level it's at. You can turn it up, all the way to, like I said, 4600 lumens. So you can go from really low light all the way up to super bright. And, you know, it does have the magnet on the back. So, you can magnet it to things. And then also that's the charger. So you can use the magnetic charger. You know, it's got a good size to it. You know, it's compact, very grippy. It's got the rubber grips on it. But yeah, man, I'm loving it. It absolutely throws light and is super bright. Now, They have a ton of stuff on sale, but for anything that's not on sale, you can still get 10% off because I have a discount code for 10% off for anything that's not on sale. Talk about a couple pocket knives, all right? Let's talk about a couple pocket knives. The Kaiser Escort right now you can get for like 65 bucks. That thing was originally like 95 bucks and you can get it right now for the micarta one for 65. Now, I think it's around 65, maybe a little bit less. But you can get the premium one, the one with aluminum and 20 CV for 120 bucks. That's originally $170. Really good deal. So, and man, I can't recommend that knife enough. One thing is it's ambidextrous. So it doesn't matter if you're right or left-handed. Has a very strong locking mechanism. So you're not gonna have to worry about it failing or anything. It's got fidget factor, it's got action, it's got cutting performance. It's got literally everything going for it as far as a great pocket knife. So if you're wanting to get a pocket knife for somebody, that to me is the one. You know, there's a couple other ones I could recommend, like the Civivi Cubit. That's a button lock though. So, you know, it's not going to be as strong as a crossbar lock, but it's very fidgety. It's very, very slicey, super lightweight, and it's one of my favorite lightweights. Now, if the person that you're wanting to get something for, even if it's yourself, likes USA made stuff, then the Rex 45 Spyderco MANIX. You know, it's affordable, it's lightweight, it has an absolute beast of a steel. You know, so if you want to try a real super steel, Rex 45 is amazing. I don't know how many there are left. I don't know how long they're going to be in stock, but you know, it's something to think about before Christmas. And then one other one really quick, the Kaiser ROACH. The Kaiser ROACH, you can get it for like 55 bucks right now. It's got a removable flipper tab, and the flipper tab works good, like real good. It's super snappy. It's got a deep hollow ground, a very slicey blade. The ergonomics, everything about and I'm talking about the mini roach. The mini roach is badass. It's an absolute badass EDC knife. Now, a couple other things. Cases, knife cases. Well, you can use the cases for just about anything. You know, a lot of us guys, you know, we have collections of stuff, whether it's flashlights, knives, tools, whatever. It's nice to have carrying cases for those things that are nice and hard. KAVOL has one. It's super cheap. It's the most affordable case I have seen for its quality and to have the insides cut out, where, you know, it has the inserts, you know, where you have the slots. Can't recommend that enough, man. Such a good case. Anyways, next thing is like pocket organizers and stuff. Oh, you know what? Actually, go back to KAVOL really quick. They also have a pocket slip with a clip where you can put your knife in the slip and then put it on your pocket. And then when you want to get it, you don't have to pull the whole thing out. You can just grab it from the top of your pocket, pull the knife out. It works really good. They're affordable, decent leather. Now, you're not gonna be able to fit super big knives in there, but as long as they're just slip joints, it'll work great. So I'm gonna link 3 fragrances down in the description. Now, these are very high quality fragrances for a very, very affordable price. And they're all mass appealing, so everybody loves them. First one is Versace Dylan Blue. This is a very masculine, yet semi-sweet, has a hint of sweetness, a hint of spice, and then a lot of freshness. It is super masculine while also holding on to a little bit of youthfulness, it's a tiny bit playful, but also super masculine at the same time. I can't recommend it enough. I've gotten so many compliments from this. Everybody loves this fragrance, women especially, because it is an ambroxan bomb, so it does have ambroxan in there, but it's a super freshy. It's kind of like a super masculine, fresh out of the shower kind of smell. Now the next one is Alexandria Game Time. Now this one is a blend between 2 fragrances, or at least, you know, inspired by 2 fragrances. So they took an inspiration from Creed Aventus, an inspiration from Baccarat Rouge 540, mixed them together, and you have Game Time. Basically, it's a super fresh, very masculine scent with a hint of sweetness. That's the Baccarat Rouge 540 with the sweetness. Creed Aventus is kind of an earthy, woodsy, masculine, fresh scent. Now, this is amazing. I've gotten so many compliments. I've had people literally stop me and ask me, what was this? Like I said, I can't recommend it enough. And these are super affordable and very high quality oils from Alexandria. Surprisingly high quality. And then the last one, Versace Pour Homme. This is just a freshie. That's all it is. It smells like clean linen. To me, this is an office fragrance, a gym fragrance, something like that. Nobody can be displeased from it. It just smells fresh. You know, like I said, it smells like kind of like dryer sheets in a way, but in a fragrance type of way. So not in a bad way. It's masculine. You can definitely tell it's a men's fragrance, but it holds on to like a freshness, like you're fresh out of the shower with fresh clothes on, fresh linen. That's the kind of scent it is. Everybody loves it. Like I said, this is my most recommended fragrance for gyms and office fragrances. Now, it's very similar if you already know Dolce & Gabbana, the One, Light Blue Intense. These are almost identical. All right, next thing. For somebody who's a fisherman, a hunter, an outdoorsman of any kind, the Work Sharp Field Sharpener, man, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that sharpener, because you know it's made for you to be able to one, do a full-blown sharpening if you wanted to. Granted, you know, I wouldn't use that, like I wouldn't buy it for that, but you know, it's designed to do edge maintenance. And if you're out in the field and you do need to do a full sharpening, you absolutely can. It has diamond plates, it's got a honing rod and a strop. It's got the angles built into it. And you know, like I said, I can't recommend these enough. Anybody who has knives, anybody who has tools, anybody who's a fisherman, hunter, outdoorsman, this is a must-have. You must have one of these in your pouch or in your backpack or whatever. If you have a bug out bag, you damn sure better have one in there. Next thing, and this is for the people that if you want to get something for somebody who you know is not going to be able to sharpen, they're never going to learn how to sharpen, you know, whether it's age, whether it's mobility, whatever the reason is. And all they deal with is kitchen knives and chef knives. Check out the Work Sharp Rolling Knife Sharpener. I can't recommend enough. I even did a video with my little brother who's never sharpened a knife in his life. And within like 30 seconds, he picked it up and sharpened a whole knife that had damage. It did take like 20 minutes because the blade had damages. But if you take a somewhat newer knife, something that doesn't have a ton of damages, you can sharpen up a knife in like 5 minutes or less. Anyways, just an idea, man, because that's a really cool gift idea for just about anybody. Everybody's got kitchen knives. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.